This week is the last week of class, so for my final I will be making maple walnut praline ice cream with caramel sauce. I would make pecan praline ice cream because that is my favorite ice cream flavor, but we don't have pecans, but we do have walnuts. And I really don't care. It's fine. It's still gonna be really good. So I'm gonna get started with doing the ice cream mixture. I'm doing a no churn vanilla ice cream that we're going to combine all the ingredients and put in the freezer. And then every half hour or so, I'm going to come down and stir it to make sure it's freezing correctly. And that'll be it. And I'm gonna do the caramel. No, it's not a caramel sauce. It's a butterscotch sauce. Sorry. And I'm also going to be making maple walnut pralines. So I'm gonna do the ice cream base first. Then I'm gonna make the pralines, and then I'm gonna make the butterscotch. All right. So the first step is beating 1 1/4 cup whole milk, making sure it's chilled. So we're going to combine this with 3/4 cups of water, not water, why did I say water? Of sugar. And we're going to beat that until the sugar is dissolved. Beating the sugar. All right, now we're going to combine 2 cups of heavy cream, also chilled. Yeah. And we're just going to stir this in. We're also going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract and a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to make our pralines. And so I'm not gonna do the same recipe that I was using because I forgot that I don't have maple syrup anymore. I'm going to be making my own powdered sugar because we don't have any powdered sugar and I don't want to go to the store, and it's pretty easy to make homemade powdered sugar. It's just white sugar and cornstarch. So I'm going to make that in a Vitamix blender. It has come to my attention that the blender that I have is a Ninja, not a Vitamix. I also just kind of wanted to show off Allie. So I have 1 cup of regular white sugar and 1 tablespoon of cornstarch. So I'm going to be making our butterscotch and our pralines at the same time. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to roughly chop. Oh, they're already chopped. That's so convenient. So we're going to put a cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of heavy cream, 1/2 stick of butter, and vanilla extract into a medium saucepan. We're going to boil. I'm going to add some water. We want temperature to be up to at least 235. And after it boils for a minute, we're going to whisk in our powdered sugar that we made. And then we're going to put the pecans and drop them into a little sheet of sugar. And our butterscotch, what we're going to do is I'm doing too much talking. I'm just going to. Our praline is done, our butterscotch is done, our ice cream is in the freezer. I'm going to come back in about 10 minutes and I'm going to give our ice cream its first stir. Alright, our ice cream is ready for its first stir, and I'm going to be using a hand mixer so it'll agitate the milk more. The sides are just starting to freeze, which is a good sign. So I'm going to do this. You can see that it's frozen over here. Okay, and now back in the freezer. So our pralines are completely set. Our caramel, it was in the fridge, and our ice cream is just about to be done. So I'm going to drizzle some of this caramel onto it and chop up some of these pralines, and I'm going to mix them into our ice cream, and then I'm going to let it completely freeze for the next, 6 hours-ish, 3 hours, I don't know. It depends on when I want ice cream. So right now I'm going to chop up some pralines and put our butterscotch into the microwave for about 10 seconds just to soften it up so it is easier to drizzle into our ice cream. So our ice cream is back in the freezer. All of the pralines and the caramel, the butterscotch, is incorporated, and now it's just gotta freeze. I put a lot of pralines in it because my main complaint with pralines and cream ice cream is that there's not enough pralines, so I made sure to not do that. I probably should have put the caramel in after I put the pralines in, but it's fine. I saved some of the butterscotch for drizzling on top, and I'll come back when it's completely fresh. It is now approximately 4 hours later. My ice cream is completely frozen, and now I'm going to try it. I'm gonna make a little bowl. I have some of this leftover butterscotch, and I'm gonna heat that up in the microwave for about 15 seconds on power level 5. I want to sprinkle a little bit of salt on it. Okay. Now is trying it. It probably could sit in the freezer for a little bit longer. Oh man, that's really good. Wow, okay. I have no words. That's how to make walnut praline ice cream with butterscotch sauce. I made my favorite ice cream and it tastes really good. I'm very excited.